Welcome back. Now this one with Wichita High opening by district is a very familiar foe with Lake Dallas because they've been in the same district. Wichita High beat them last year, but before that Lake Dallas had kind of owned the series for 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, that's going to be a very challenging game. This is really, to me, looking at Old High's bracket, this is the most challenging game that they have up until maybe they start playing for a regional title maybe. But they got to get through Lake Dallas first. And this is a good offense, an experienced quarterback, a good running back. They've got some talented receivers. This is going to be a real challenge, again, for what has been a very good Old High defense.
Yeah, and I think Wichita High has kind of developed something being balanced lately.
Yeah.
And I think that has really helped them stay on the field a little longer and then let their defense go out there fresh and make some plays.
Yeah. The big weapon for Lake Dallas, and I'm not even going to try to pronounce his name, he plays defensive end, a little bit of linebacker. They'll put him at defensive tackle. Then he'll go into offense and he'll play running back and tight end. I'm not going to try to pronounce his name, but he's a Division I recruit, and he's talented. You'll see him all over the field whenever you get out there. You're going to know who I'm talking about. And he's one. I mean, Danny Russell says he's the most talented player they've seen all year. He's the hardest working, he's got the most hustle, and he's just very athletic.
So, and I kind of went through and looked, and I think Lake Dallas would fit, from what I've heard, kind of in this group of 5-5-8 teams. If they'd still been with us, they'd have been right there anywhere from 1st to 5th. But their schedule, their district was much easier. So I think Old High comes in as the more tested team. Old High's schedule ranks as a top 30 schedule in 5A, where Lake Dallas is I think, around 120, 130.
Yeah. And that's Coach Russell talked about that. He feels that is the big advantage that Old High has had, is they've been challenged, not just in their non-district schedule, but in their district schedule. Lake Dallas played some decent non-district opponents, but their district schedule is not impressive.
It's been several weeks since they played anybody that was better than Dunbar.
So it's how they answer that bell, coming out knowing that they're going to be challenged from the get-go and probably for 4 quarters.
So I'm going to go with experience here. I think the Coyotes win this by 7 points or so.
Yeah, I like the Coyotes, and I like them to make a deep run with Alito out of the picture and up in Division I. Man, Old High looks like they could win this region. I think it's them and Azle playing for it whenever it comes to the region title.
So whatever, it's going to be a lot of fun as we get in the playoffs, and we'll come back next week and kind of talk about how it went.